Hello and welcome to the Change Gang podcast with me, your host, Laura Ordile. I'm here to help you hold on to your sanity and your soul as you move through big change. I'm here to guide you from frustration to flow in your life, bridging the practical and the woo, just for you. Let's go. Welcome to the week, Change Gang. I hope that you are having a little bit of spring show up in your life. We're having a little bit of it here. Now, here where I live in Montana, and so we get, our spring is full of interesting weather. Our spring is beautiful days that turn into 2 feet of snow, and then beautiful days again. And then days of rain, and then beautiful day. And it goes around and around. And so our spring is never just letting up. We've actually had snow through every month. We were talking about it. We had a family dinner last night and we were chatting about it, and it came up that, yep, every single month there's been snow. And some months, like August, oh my goodness, when you get into the summer months, July and August, we can get some really harsh hailstorms, really big hail, and that can get a little crazy. But we do get to enjoy a beautiful spring as well. And I hope that you're getting some feeling of that in your area. And along with that comes, so many people will do what they call a spring cleaning. They come in and they're able to open the windows again, and so they let the fresh air come in and they start to clean the home. It's been closed up for the winter and things are heavier, and we need to clean out the things. And so oftentimes it's things we no longer need, it's things we no longer want, it's things that it's time to put away, be done with. A whole mix of things comes into play with that spring cleaning. And what we often don't realize is that we need to do that with our mind too. We need to spring clean our mind. And I literally just did this in my Change Gang Mind Masters group. Every Sunday I have a group and we do group hypnosis. And we did a spring cleaning. And I think it's a great way because even if you've gone in and you've done some work on yourself, and even with me, with hypnosis, I've done some hypnosis, really made some good changes. There's times where we have those little cobwebs that come in, or the curtains have been closed for a while in a certain area, or even just the fact that when you did something that made the change, you might not have been ready to clear out everything. Do you ever have clothes in your closet that you go through and you clean your closet and you're like, ooh, no, there's that one shirt or pair of pants or whatever it is, a piece of clothing that you're like, no, I love that. I'm going to see. I need to keep that one. I need to hold on to it for a bit longer. And then you go back, and even the next spring or a few months later or whenever it is, you go back and you look at it and you decide differently. You know what? It is great, but it's not something I'm going to use anymore, or maybe it's just something that's been there for so long that it's hard to get rid of. And you're like, nah, I've got to hold on to that for sentimental reasons, for whatever. But now you go in and you feel, all right, it's time for that to go. It's time for somebody else to have that particular thing, or it's time to be thrown away. It's so tattered, it just needs to go. Whatever it is, it needs to be done in your world, in your space. And that's what our mind does too. Sometimes we're really ready to make the changes that we go in and make. And we do. We make this big change in ourselves, or we change something, and yet there was that one little thing that you were not quite ready to let go of at that time. But now it's a different time. And go in and you can freshen things up and clear away some more of that little clutter that maybe has come in since then, or maybe that one thing that was sitting there that you weren't ready to let go of before. It's important for us to do that in our mind because we're continuously changing inside of ourselves. There's always change going on, and so we're either allowing some of the things to kind of come back in and clutter up, or we're moving forward and ready to say, oh, I can drop this now. I don't need this on this path anymore. I can let go of that now. It's not going to serve me any longer. Just like if you were out on an adventure, you're able to say, I don't need that to get where I want to go anymore. I can let go of this tool or that person or this situation. I can do this part differently. And we need to do that in our mind. We need to allow our minds to have that check-in once in a while, that little dusting over, that little clearing out of those cobwebs, and the freshness, opening up the curtains, letting that fresh air flow through. What would you like to bring in right now? Maybe you want to freshen up, bring new flowers into the house, bring a new beautiful live plant to grow and tend to and have that going on in your life. Maybe you do need to make room in your closet because you do need a new shirt, or you do need something that's going to go forward and you're ready for that, but you don't have room. You need to make room in your life for the things that change, the things that are ready to come into your life. Oftentimes when people are working on abundance or bringing things in, it is about one of the steps. If you talk to anyone, I think, I don't know an abundance person or a manifestation person or that type of person who really works in that area and does it with other people. There's a decluttering process always within that. And that is important because it kind of allows the energy to shift and move. And we need to do that in our mind. And we can start that as a representation in the physical world. So you can do this at a level of being in the conscious mind and decluttering, and then also going into the unconscious mind and doing it there, so that you do it at deep, deep levels within and you clear out that stuff that's there. It's an incredible way to shift your life. Always. To do it always. And if you're interested in doing something like that, obviously I just did that. And you can join that program, my Change Gang Mind Masters program, and you will get that spring cleaning recording to come in and help you to do just that right now. Absolutely. I love the process of doing these things. And yeah, sometimes it takes a little more work, in the physical world. As you do that, I would encourage you, if you're doing it at that unconscious level, to actually kind of invite it in on the physical level as well. To go in and literally clean out a drawer, or wash the drapes, or do something inside of your physical space. Clean your closet out. Whatever you feel like you can do, even if it's just get rid of the one shirt, or donate it, throw it away, get rid of the old socks or underwear that have holes in them, or that are just getting so worn and thin they're not really doing anything. And then bring something beautiful in, like I said, the flowers or a plant, something that really represents life and an openness of the energy. Bring them in a color that you really love. And if you have not gone and got my color energy guide, go and do that, and then pick a color that really represents what you want and bring that into your home. Oh my goodness, this is like big, big energy that you're going to be activating if you go in and you do this all together. If you clear the clutter and you bring in something beautiful like flowers in a color that represents the change that you want, whether that's white for clarity or blue for truth and wisdom, whatever it is, go look at that color guide. It's pretty cool. You can go to my website, lauraordile.com, LAURAORDILE.com, and it's free, and that will come your way. So that's a wonderful, fun thing to activate all of these things together to be able to make the changes. And it's a great time to do it. This is a beautiful time to bring a change when a change of season comes in. And this is my favorite because new life really comes in spring, and it opens the babies are being born, the plants are starting to come up, and it's just beautiful and lovely. And I feel like it's a great time to shift energy within yourself as well. So I hope you do that. I hope you do that. And I hope also that you have a great week ahead and that you join me right here, same time, next week. Ciao. I hope today's episode was interesting to you in some way and fun. If so, hey, find someone to share it with. Maybe they need to hear it too, or maybe they'll just enjoy it. If you'd like, go ahead and grab my tips on supercharging your success. It includes a free short meditation to do just that. You can find that at bit.ly/supercharge your success. Until next time, happy day.